Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Eye of the Storm Astrology. So, in today's episode, I want to get into how to read different style of charts because within Vedic astrology, there's the North Indian style, the South Indian style, and the East Indian style. Today, I'll be covering the North Indian style and the South Indian style because those are the two that I use most, and I use them for different reasons. But before I get into that, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I'm putting out new content, which is quite often. That way you see all the different videos that are coming out so you can be sure to be aware whenever the ones that are valuable for you are available. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let me go ahead and pull up an image here. Okay. So what we have here are two different styles of chart. So the left one is what is known as the North Indian style of chart, and it is, some people will refer to it as a diamond chart, but I prefer to call it the North Indian style. On the right, we have the South Indian style. So the way you go about reading these are similar, but just slightly different in a couple things. So to start off with the North Indian style, for those who are beginning into Vedic astrology, I find this one to be very useful for the reason that the houses always stay the same. So what do I mean by that? Well, first off, to read the North Indian style chart, you're going to start in this top box where you see it says Aries. So this is based off of like the original zodiac, with Aries being in the first house, and then so on and so forth. So you can also see that in many different style charts, depending on the program you're using, they'll have like two lines in one of the houses. Wherever those two lines are, that also indicates the ascendant, or the lagna as we refer to it in Vedic astrology. So in this style of chart, this like top center box, this top center house is always going to be the first house. Then you count counterclockwise. So you go to the left. So then it's Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So Cancer would be the fourth house. Leo is the fifth house. Virgo is the sixth. Libra is the seventh. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So that top box always going to be the first. That bottom center one, that's always going to be the seventh. So those larger boxes, those are what are known as the Kendra houses. Okay. So those are very important. So this chart's very useful if you're wanting to just be able to see like what house something is in just very quick. Like a lot of times when I'm giving consultations, I'll actually have both style of charts pulled up, and I, like I said, I use them for different things. I will say I depending on what I'm doing, I do tend to favor the North Indian style. But if I'm doing like relationship consultations and things like that, and I want to look at synastry, that's where the South Indian comes in, and I'll explain why in a bit. So on the North Indian style, as you see here, this Aries, in the top box, and then you're always going counterclockwise. So then if you were to have planets, say if there was like Jupiter in Cancer right here, well, then you would, that's how you start like reading and interpreting charts. Like, okay, so Jupiter is in Cancer in the fourth house. And then you would go from there, and you could look at its aspects and, all that different stuff. That's another reason I like the North Indian style too, is for looking at aspects. I find that really useful. Now the South Indian style chart, it is a little bit different. So in the North Indian style chart, the houses stay the same and the signs move. So even if a person was like a Pisces ascendant, so Pisces would go here, well, this would still be the first house. So the houses stay the same and the signs move. Now, on the South Indian style, it's the opposite. The signs stay the same and the houses move. So this top left box, that will always be Pisces. And then in this chart, you count clockwise. So in the North Indian style, we go counterclockwise. In the South Indian style, we go clockwise. So then it's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. So if we, if this was the same chart, and this, in the North Indian style, this was like the Aries lagna, over here, generally on South Indian, it'll have like two lines on a lot of times, but the Aries would be the Lagna here. So this would become the first house, and then going clockwise, it would be the second house with Taurus, third house with Gemini, fourth house with Cancer, so on and so forth, all the way around, with Pisces being in the 12th. For an Aries Lagna. Now, if the person was a Pisces ascendant, so this would become the Lagna. So this would be the first house, and then Aries would be the second house, and Taurus would be the third, so on and so forth. So you can see how that is, that the signs stay the same and the houses move, and you go clockwise the way you're counting. The North Indian style, the houses stay the same and the signs move, and you go counterclockwise. That's the only difference. So the other reason why I like to use the South Indian style chart is whenever I'm doing synastry, which is where I'm looking either at some type of relationship consultation, whether that's like a marriage consultation or like a parent and a child or business partners, or anytime you're taking two different people and seeing like how they are going to line up and work together and to look for the synastry, the karmic, connection points, I use the South Indian style. The reason being is if I have two of these charts here, because this, like, the signs stay the same, Pisces is always there. Say if two people have, one person has their Mars in Pisces and the other has their Venus in Pisces, well, they're both going to have a planet in this top left box. So then it makes it very easy to identify where the synastry points are. And I mean, you can do it with the North Indian style, but the South Indian style makes it like, it's just very, very obvious. So it's just kind of a quicker, easier reference to it, is what I found. So the other little thing I would mention is that what you're looking at in the chart is, when you're realizing here, keep in mind this is the solar ecliptic, or the zodiac belt, that's moving around the chart. On the South Indian style, this center box, imagine this is the Earth, this is us, and then this is the zodiac moving around us. In the North Indian style chart, it's just it's the center point in the chart. So that's how that's depicted. So very, very easy. And again, we'll get into actually how to do chart interpretations and things like that later on. So I'll actually be talking about different placements like here soon, as I get some more of these foundational videos out for you guys. Then I'll start moving into like moon through the signs, sun through the signs, and different houses, and we can actually start looking at some charts, and I can show you guys how to actually start interpreting those type of things. But in the meantime, if you're wanting to understand the basic mechanics of it and how to read the two different styles of chart, that's how it's done. And if you figure out how to read those two, you can go and look at an East Indian chart and figure it out as well. It's really easy from there. So I just like showing those two specifically because those are the two I use the most, and they kind of have those specific rules of moving, kind of like where you count counterclockwise in one and clockwise in another. So I like to distinguish and just show people to do both, how to do both, and then whichever chart they feel more comfortable with, or they want to practice with, or if they want to practice with both, they then have the choice or opportunity to do that. So I hope this video was valuable for you guys. Let me know in the comments below, like what style of chart have you used, or which one seems to appeal to you more. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that. Or if you have any questions, in the comments, by all means, ask me. I'm happy to answer any questions. That's what I'm here for. Be sure to like the video, share it around if you found value in it. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I always appreciate the support. Be sure to also check out my website. I have the website live now. I actually just finally got that technical issue resolved with GoDaddy to where we got that linked up. So you can go to eyeofthestormastrology.com to check out and book any of my consultation services, or if you want to inquire about a course, anything like that. You can also always shoot me an email at eyeofthestormastrology@gmail.com, and I'll put the link to my link tree in the description below. I just got that all revised too. I just remembered that. So that'll just be kind of a one-stop shop link that if you click on that, it'll take you to my website, my social medias, whatever it may be. So that'd be the easiest thing, is just click that link in the description below, and then it'll navigate you to whichever place you're wanting to contact me at. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the support, and until next time, I hope you have a great day.